Southwest and many other major airlines were forced to cancel thousands of flights over the holiday weekend as winter storms and staffing shortages left travelers stranded nationwide. So here to discuss that and what demand looks like for private air travel heading into the new year, we want to bring in Kenny Dichter, Wheels Up Chairman and CEO, also our very own Allie Garfinkel joining the conversation as well. Kenny, it's great to see you again. Certainly a very tough couple of days for your industry. Southwest alone canceling nearly 2/3 of its flights today and tomorrow as it tries to climb out and kind of get a better hold on everything that has transpired over the last several days. My question to you is, how much have you been impacted and what have you done at Wheels Up to kind of counter some of the massive cancellations that we have seen play out across the country?
Well, first off, our operations teams deserve a big applause. They've done a great job on behalf of our members. Surely we're not immune to the weather, and our folks, our members, for the most part, have gotten exactly where they need to get to on time and, sort of within an hour or two of departure. We're subject to some of the commercial action in that we move our crews and some of our maintenance folks around on the system. But I would say that our team did an incredible job planning. And I would say we're taking a tremendous amount of inbound volume to see what kind of availability we can squeeze in for members that were booked commercially that need the private service. So again, really thankful that our team was prepared and did a great job.
Kenny, Allie here. You mentioned there's a lot of inbound volume, which I'm sure is what you want to see, but I'd also love to hear about how you're managing that kind of volume given the pilot shortage and how you're thinking about that, dealing with that shortage for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're in a very unique position. We got a great pilot force. We have a partnership with Delta Airlines. We just recently put together a program called Delta Propel that helps us collectively recruit pilots for a career in aviation. You can start in Wheels Up, you can graduate to Delta, and of course, the mandatory retirement age for commercial is 65. We can fly our pilots Part 135 out till their early 70s in many cases. So a great partnership, and that keeps our pilot force alive, well, and kicking. That said we always welcome demand. Over these peak period times, we take care of our members and folks that have made commitments to us first. Any slack in the system, we're obviously open to new customers and prospects, but 98% of our focus is on our members and getting them to where they need to get to.
So, Kenny, part of it is the pilot pipeline, which from the sounds of it, sounds like you guys are in a pretty good position. What about the training aspect of this? But because we know that's critical in order to set your company up for future success.
Yeah, I mean, look, supply chain and training and all of this stuff that's happened during COVID, again, we're not immune to it. We have our pilots in training right now, up to speed. But again, it's such a great place to be and to work. And we believe in our folks, 100%, 24/7. And again, like I said, I think for a career, it's a great place for a pilot. Again, private aviation right now is there's a premium to it. You're able to get from A to B, control your schedule. And during these holiday times where, again, we're in the experience, where seeing one's loved ones are tantamount and most important, we really feel like we're in a great, unique position.
Kenny, Wheels Up stock is down 76% year to date from what I've gathered. I'd love to hear a little bit about what a successful 2023 means for you and what you're expecting to see out of next year.
Well, Wall Street's looking for path to profitability. We're right now on a program where we've made a commitment to Wall Street for a period of time between now and 24. We're going to get there. And during 24, we pledge EBITDA profitability at some point in that year. We're trying to accelerate that. Our top line has been incredible. We put up 39% year-over-year growth in our last quarterly earnings, our third quarter. And again, during the crisis, top line was what Wall Street was looking for. We're shifting directions here and going to tamp down a little bit on that growth. And we're going after profitability. We have a plan in place, and I think we'll be rewarded in a very strong way once we get there. We need to execute.
So, Kenny, a two-part question here. One, you said that you're tamping down on some of that growth. Are you cutting in areas? And if so, where? And then the second part of it, you mentioned the strong year-over-year growth that you guys just posted in your last quarter. I know revenue was up more than 30% on a year-over-year basis. What does that demand look like more specifically this holiday season? And what are you seeing as you look out into the new year?
Well, we're still a growth story. We're looking for responsible growth here, and we want to grow as a company. The demand should supply and demand line up. We could be a much bigger company from a top line perspective. But again, I think most important, we have to demonstrate the idea that we can have responsible growth along with profitability. So at the end of the day, we want to deliver a premium service to great members and great customers. We want to digitize, organize, automate our space and make it easier for customers to access private aviation, while at the same time a profitable growth story.
All right, well, we will continue to cover your company and see how that all shapes up in the new year. Kenny Dichter, Wheels Up CEO, thanks as always for hopping on a Yahoo Finance here. And Ali Garfinkel, thanks to you as well.
Thanks. Happy holidays.
You too.